It's time to drop the hammer. Off we go down into turn number 1 around the outside. Buddy Kofoid looking wide. Golovics right there to the 17W car. Able to slip past Kenna McIntosh. As Kofoid's got company down on the inside. Here comes McIntosh. The 08 changed up the game plan. Sometimes you got to go where they ain't. He's going to try to follow around the bottom and see if that pays any dividends. So now Kofoid goes to the middle of the racetrack. Here comes McIntosh around the outside. New race leader out of turn number 2. McIntosh moves on to the point. Kofoid shuffled back into second. That happened as Buddy Kofoid was testing the water down the middle of the racetrack, much like Kenna McIntosh is doing right now. Kofoid goes back around the outside and back into the number 1 spot. Deep into turn number 3. Slings it in, looks for the cushion, high side of the racetrack. McIntosh right there with him. He'll dodge down to the inside, rotate the bottom. Trying to get a good drive. Come down turn number 2, pulls up to the back bumper of Kofoid, down into lap traffic. Buddy masterfully working to the middle of the racetrack. Speed coming out of McIntosh in the 08. Down to the inside, both your top 2 cars go out wide for the 67, right back into the number 1 spot for McIntosh. 08 moves on to the point. Buddy drops the nose, drives down off the gravity as he continues to pedal his way around. Just outside the top 3, now into top 3 comes the 88. Tanner Thorson enters the fray. Meanwhile, McIntosh under attack for the race lead. Kofoid to the inside. They'll come together. Kofoid goes back into P1. McIntosh shuffle back into second. Hammer through 3 and 4 and onto the front straightaway. Buddy Kofoid back onto the point. McIntosh P2. Some gone between himself and Kenna McIntosh. Here comes Justin Grant down on the inside. Quick to throw a slinger out across the racetrack. McIntosh trying to get the P2 spot back away from the deuce. It's 2J car down the inside, rotates him on him. Good drive coming off. He'll pick up P2 down the back straightaway. Keep it on the high side. McIntosh is going to run a slider out across. Grant just waits on it. Tries to get himself back down to the inside. And he'll continue to duke it out with Tanner Thorson watching on from back behind. And the caution is out, and that's not good. He can go anytime he wants. He holds him up just a little bit and then punches the throttle, and he is off and running again. Better start that time for the 08 car. McIntosh trying to give it up about 2 car lengths down into turn number 1. Meanwhile, back behind, look out. Ricochet off the bottom. The teammates almost got together there between Spencer Mason and Carson Macedo. As they race around back just outside. There's top 7 or 8 cars. Chance Crum down low. How about that from 6th to 3rd now for Chance. He's going after 2nd. Able to get around Justin Grant. He's got a good drive right in the middle of the racetrack. And the Radine Racing number 26 car moves up into P2 on the field. That is a quarter and son of a gun right there as he moves into 2nd now. Tries to run down your race leader, Buddy Kofoid up front. Working the slick out of turn number 4 down to front chute. He is stuck to the track like a toad on a Texas turnpike. Out of turn number 2 and down to back chute. Man, that thing's moving. Watch him down into turn number 3 and 4. Back behind. The lanes have changed. That middle of the track starting to open up for a couple drivers a little further back, but none more so than Chance Crum, who is right up on the back bumper of Kofoid down into the corner. Buddy on the outside. Chance drops the nose for the race lead. Out of turn number 4. Can't get there just yet, but he is oh so close for the 26 car. Got a good drive again down on the bottom. Buddy Kofoid not quite as quick on the top shelf. He's got to change up the game plan if he wants to hang on to P1 as Crum continues to pester him down into turn number 1 and 2. Meanwhile, up front running a race lead, Chance Crum is right there. That baby planted on terra firma through turn number 3 and 4. Continues to work the bottom of the racetrack. Hot pursuit of Buddy Kofoid. That grind down at turn number 1 and 2 has got to be hard on that right rear tire, however. You got to keep that in the back of your mind as the laps dwindle here. It is Hangtown 100. 4, soon to be 3 laps remaining. Crum right there. Shorter way around the racetrack. Tries to keep that baby moving down into turn number 1 and 2. Kofoid caught up to the 71 car on the outside. Down on the inside, Michael Pickens, the number 4X car. Set to go lap down as we got one crossed up just in front of your race leader. Look out. Up to the back bumper of the 84, Jade Avedisian. Chance Crum within 2 car lengths is right there. Can he get him? White flag set to come out. Kofoid slide the lap traffic. One more trip around Placerville Speedway. Crum so close. Right back behind the 26, rotating down on the bottom. Here we go. Turn number 3 and 4. Checker flag set to come out. And Buddy Kofoid's gonna win the Hangtown 100. Here he comes, race fans. Get ready to make some noise for Buddy Kofoid. With that, we send it down with Drake York.
Buddy Kofoid, your winner of the 100-lap feature here at the Hangtown 100, presented by Matt Wood Racing. And how about it for Keith Kunz Motorsports? A sweep on the weekend. Tanner Carrick won on Thursday. Buddy Kofoid wins on Friday and Saturday. It's his 21st career win and his 101st start with the National Midgets. Jared Martin in there, his crew chief, to congratulate him. And Buddy mentioned it this race last night that he really wanted this one on Saturday, and he's got it. What a superb drive for the driver out of Engrove, California. Of course, the youngest ever sprint car winner here in the history of the Placerville Speedway. He'll get decorated by Keegan Flatt, and we'll bring him up here on the stage to talk to your winner and champion of the Hangtown 100. Of course, win number 12 on the season as well. Just an unfathomable season by Buddy Kofoid. And here he comes, race fans, your winner and champion of the Hangtown 100, Michael Buddy Kofoid. Buddy, I know you were a little lost for words last night after finally picking up a midget win here at the Placerville Speedway. Now that you got the big one on Saturday, oh, and the championship too, can you even put this win into words?
Oh, not really. This is one of the biggest midget wins, that I've gotten, and of course, 32 grand is pretty damn cool too. So, I cannot thank Wood enough. Scott Russell and USAC and everyone that lets us come out to this track, and of course, seeing the hometown fans is really cool, and I hope all of you guys come to the trailer later, or even buy some shirts or go to Merced. So yeah, that was a long race and stressful. It's hard to lead that many laps and know where you need to be, or if you need to move around or traffic. It's when the track's this slick, it kind of brings the speed of everyone somewhat close together. So but that, right there, that was all Jared Martin, Caleb Wyrick, and Tanner Ashmore. That was all them. I'm just lucky I get to drive the car, and I'm proud to be one of the guys that Keith and Pete got to select for the last few years, and it's cool to put my name up in some of the history for them. So I cannot thank them enough, and Mobil 1 and Toyota for their continued support in me and believing in me, and hopefully for the rest of the year we can just keep proving them, why we're here.
Lap traffic was definitely entertaining. I'm sure you didn't find it entertaining, but it was one of your tough spots throughout the race. It didn't matter at what point in the race you were in lap traffic. It was always tough to get past lap cars. Why was it hard for you to get past lap cars and clear them? Because you could slide them. It was just a matter of clearing them at some points.
Yeah, it's they're running their own race too, and when you get to traffic, it's not one car by themselves, and then you get to another one, it's another car. There's like 5 all over each other, and and when I slide them, they race me back and try to race to the guys in front of them. So that makes it a little bit tough, having to go back and forth with them. It slows your speed down, and I haven't felt great in traffic the last 2 nights, but I guess we've been good enough to get a win. So you just gotta keep your speed up and not let their speed, hinder your performance. So a couple of times it did get a little bit tricky and didn't know where I needed to be, but decided to stick with it and pounce on their mistakes and try to put as many cars between me and whoever's in second as I could.
Buddy Kofoid, your winner and champion of the Hangtown 100.